Yeah. So today we are continuing chapter 5, right? Action, Karma Yoga, action, Krishna consciousness. Karma means action. What sort of action? Action in Krishna consciousness. So Sri Radha Govinda welcomes you all for our level 2 Bhagavad Gita as this course. And these courses are offered by ISKCON Mangaluru under the directions of His Grace Namanishta Prabhu. And these courses are based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. And Srila Prabhupada, he is the founder Acharya of ISKCON movement, which is an international society for Krishna consciousness. Right? Let's take blessings of Sri Radha Govinda so that we understand Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the right spirit and can apply in our life in the right spirit. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namne Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatharine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Can I see a Sanya and Soham today? It's been a while that I didn't see you both. So we saw. Hare Krishna. Good to see you both. Right. So we saw the summary of fourth chapter yesterday also. So we'll go to the fifth chapter directly today. So so we have some. I asked some questions at the end of yesterday's class, right? I want to revise that so that we'll be good at it. And then from there, if we go, it's easier, right? So the first question was what is Nishkama Karma Yoga? What is Karma Yoga? Right? First question I asked was what is Karma Yoga? Then I tried to repeat it again and again, right? Priya Mataji, you want to guess what is Karma Yoga?
Offering everything to Krishna without attachment,
Yes, almost.
surrender.
Doing work as a sacrifice, right? I mean, it's yeah, you're giving an explanation. It's like an explanation. That's true too. But generally, karma yoga means doing any work as a sacrifice to whom, as you said, to Krishna or Vishnu. So your answer is absolutely right. Okay. So karma yoga means, as Mataji was telling, that doing any activity without any attachment and offering the results to Vishnu. And in simple terms, in simple terms, it is uh, doing work as a sacrifice to whom? Doing work as a sacrifice to Vishnu, not any so-called demigods. If you do any worship to Indra, Chandra, Surya, Shiva, Brahma, for any of these, that comes under Upasana Kanda. That's not bhakti. Actually, it's bribing. Right? They're having different posts. They're appointed servants of Krishna. Now we have not even any of the post because we actually doesn't know Krishna. We are in the stage of knowing Krishna. They already know Krishna and they got some posts. So they are in different posts and these posts are given by Krishna to them, and so they are doing their duty under the directions of Krishna. That's why they're all appointed servants. So we should respect each and every demigod. But bhakti is only for Krishna, right? Only for the Vishnu or Krishna. And all these demigods, it comes under Upasana Kanda. That's a different thing, different sect. So, Karma Yoga means doing any work as a sacrifice to whom? Sacrifice to Vishnu. So, when we are doing any work, if you're offering that fruit, as Mataji was telling, without any attachment and offering the fruit to Vishnu, then that's Karma Yoga, right? So, after Karma Yoga, what is the result of Karma Yoga? What happens if you do Karma Yoga? Mm. Tanya?
Yeah.
What happens if you, what is the result of doing karma yoga?
You go to the demigods.
No. What is karma yoga, Tanya? Just now Priya Mataji has told, right? The same thing. Just repeat it. What is karma yoga?
I was zoned out that time.
You have any doubt there?
What is karma yoga?
Karma yoga. Okay. No. Soham want to try, or we can give chance to some other.
Karma yoga is
Yes.
above the material world.
No, that is transcendental, right, Soham?
Transcendent.
Yes. Okay. So maybe Vihan can go, right, Vihan? What is karma yoga, Vihan?
Work done as a sacrifice.
To whom?
Krishna or Vishnu.
Yes. So Tanya, what is karma yoga?
Krishna or Vishnu?
Work done as a sacrifice. That's the point. Karma means what? Work, right? You catch that point. Soham, you also. Karma means what? Karma means work, right? Activity, isn't it? Soham, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
The activities that we do.
Yes, activity or work, right? So karma yoga. Yoga means doing any work as a sacrifice, right? Sacrifice means like an offering, as Mataji was telling. So just remember this, that work of doing as a sacrifice. To whom? To Vishnu or Krishna. That's called karma yoga. Okay? So Soham, what is karma yoga?
The sacrifice of work.
Work, not sacrifice of work. We have to do work. Doing work as a sacrifice, right? Now I'm doing work. Now I'm
The
sitting here.
a sacrifice. Sacrificing.
We are doing work. We are not sacrificing work. We are doing work, but we are sacrificing the results of work, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Is it making sense?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. So doing work as a sacrifice. We should not renounce work. We should do work. And then that the result should be sacrifice. To whom? To Vishnu. Right now we cook food, right? We cook bhoga, and that is bhoga, right? That is for our enjoyment we made. But when we offer it to the Lord, when we sacrifice that food that we made for ourselves, right? And what happens when we offer it first to the Lord? When we keep it, then that becomes a sacrifice. So I did work, I did cooking, and then after cooking I gave the result as an offering, right? So that becomes a sacrifice. So now when we take again, we take the prasad to us, like that becomes prasad. When we take it back from the Lord, then that becomes prasad. That no longer is bhoga. Bhoga means what? Sense gratification, right? So we cook for our food, for our stomach, to fill our belly. But when we take that food, and first, when we go, first thing, we should not eat that food, right? We take the food, we offer it to Krishna, and then that becomes the bhoga that we made for ourselves, becomes prasad after offering to Krishna as a sacrifice. I hope it made clear, right? Okay, now what? Now the second question I was asking was, what is the result? What is the result of doing this karma yoga? What happens if I do any activity? Why I have to cook and why I have to offer to Krishna? What happens to me? What is the use for me? Right? What is the gain that I will get by doing this? Who wants to tell this? Voluntarily? Anyone wants to try? I hope someone knows it. Yes, Priya,
What's the, what's the question again?
question is, what is the result of karma yoga? What happens if we do karma yoga? What happens if we offer our results of our karma to God, to Krishna? What is the
The
result?
heart gets purified and we have no
Haribol.
bondages with the material world.
Haribol. The heart gets purified, and what else you are telling?
No bondages with the material world.
Yes, yes. Awesome, Mataji. Haribol, thank you. So, so what happens? So when we do this activity, we do if we do activity as a sacrifice, then what happens? Our hearts get purified, right? Antah karana shuddhi. This antah karana, no need to remember these technical details, but remember what happens. The heart gets purified. Now, what are the six enemies that we have? Tanya, what are the six enemies that we have? Right? I'll give you the hint also. You can get it. Okay. First one is karma. Soham want to try? Soham or Tanya?
Krodha,
Krodha,
Lobha,
Lobha, right?
Hold on. Yes, sir. I was 8 years old when I found out. Okay, found what out?
yeah,
What
I
else?
You
yeah.
can't sleep.
I don't know the other ones.
Okay, so Tanya covered three. Soham wants to try.
What?
Vihan, you want to try, Vihan? What are the six enemies that we have?
Anger, lust,
Yes,
illusion, ego, greed, and
almost you're there. So kama, krodha, moha, lobha, mada, matsarya, right? Six. Kama, lust. Krodha, anger. Moha, illusion. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha. You want to tell Udyan?
No, I think the missing one was illusion.
Illusion. Yeah. Moha, illusion. Mada is proudness. Mada, matsarya is enviousness, right? So these are all the enemies that. So these are all there in our heart. So by doing these activities, by doing any work as a sacrifice, what happens? We'll come out of these all six. Then what is it called? Our heart is purified, right? Okay. So what is the qualification to enter into Gnana Yoga? Udyat, you want to try?
Karma Yoga.
Karma Yoga. Thank you, Udyat. So to enter the qualification to enter into Gnana Yoga is Karma Yoga. What is Gnana? Soham, what is Gnana? You said it today also. What is that term that you're telling?
Transcendental.
Transcendental, right. Thank you, Soham. So, Gnana means transcendental knowledge. So, what is transcendental knowledge? That we all know. So, I'm already told that is knowledge beyond the three modes, right? So, Udyat, what is the transcendental knowledge exactly? I mean, what we are going to know as a Gnana yogi? What is the result?
Realizing that we are
You know?
soul.
Oh my God, good. Thank you, Udyat. So realizing that we are soul, right? That's it. Gnana Yoga. What happens? The person he knows he'll get to know that he's soul, right? That is that is when his heart is purified. Then he will no longer identify with this body, right? Now we are completely identifying with this body. If you are believing or not, if you're not even believing, then you're not even observing. If you observe, you'll understand that we're completely identifying with the body. But the more and more we progress, we'll start, as I was telling, by doing every activity as a sacrifice, then we'll realize, as Udyad was telling, that we are soul, right? And then in Gnana Yoga, what happens? In Gnana Yoga, step by step, he'll realize there is Tvam Padartha Gnanam, Tat Padartha Gnanam, Aikya Gnanam. These are all technical details. We don't need to know all those now. But just the terms means I'm soul, right? First, he'll realize that I'm soul. And then he'll realize me and Brahman are there, and then he'll think only Brahman is there, and he'll go and merge into Brahman. That's it. That is like what is Brahman? Vihan, what is Brahman, Vihan?
Impersonal features.
Yes, right. He impersonal feature of the Lord. That's the first feature in three realizations, right? Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So one who does Gnana Yoga, his goal is to merge into Brahman, to be at that spark. We all Chitkana, right? We're just a spark. So this spark will go and merge into Brahman. So that's his goal. Okay. So I hope I made the story clear. Who wants to tell the story, the whole story? Udyat, you want to try? We'll see.
The
Just try.
Shishupal one?
Not Shishupal one. This story. The first Karma Yoga, what's Karma Yoga? And then result of Karma
Oh,
Yoga. What is the qualification to enter into Gnana Yoga? And what is Gnana Yoga? And ultimately what is the destination of a Gnana Yogi? Okay.
Karma Yoga is the like the work done as a sacrifice, and it's a
Yes.
qualification to go into Jnana Yoga, and in Jnana
Yes.
Yoga is realizing that we are the soul.
What is the result of doing Karma Yoga?
We get free from bondage.
Yeah.
Our
What is
hearts are
that?
pure.
Heart purification. Yes. Okay. Next. Okay. Go on. Gnana Yoga.
And in Jnana Yoga, we realize that we are soul.
Yeah. And what is the ultimate destination of a Gnana Yogi? What will happen to him?
So he wants to merge into the impersonal feature
Of what? What is that impersonal feature?
of Krishna, the Brahmajyoti.
Brahma Jyoti. Yes. Awesome, Udyat. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, I hope everyone catched it. I'll ask tomorrow. Soham, I'll ask this story tomorrow to you. You should tell me. Okay, Soham? I'll ask tomorrow, not today. Okay. I'll repeat again tomorrow and then I'll ask, okay? Don't worry. So Arjuna again asks Krishna whether to renounce work or work with detachment. So Arjuna is asking, tell me one thing, Krishna, whether to renounce work or work with detachment. So Krishna replies, which is better? Now Arjuna is asking. Actually, Arjuna asked the same question in the third chapter, right? That's how the third chapter begins. But still, after telling so many things, Krishna gave both the things. In the third chapter, he gave about Karma Yoga. In the fourth chapter, he gave about Gnana Yoga. So again, Arjuna is confused. What I take? Now we are understanding that what is the eligibility to enter into Gnana Yoga? His heart should be purified. But still, Arjuna's heart is not purified. So that's what Krishna says. Both are equal in the sense, but both are means to the same goal, right? Karma Yoga is a step to get into Gnana Yoga. Emphasizes working with detachment as easier and superior. So the same question. So we saw all this in last class. This was the story that we came till here, and thoughts manifested into actions, action form habits, and habits form our character, and character determines our destiny, right? So it all starts with thoughts. So that's why I was telling our movement in days, Prabhupada kept it as Krishna consciousness. The change should come from thoughts. Then only everything changes. Arjuna's misunderstanding. Who will read this? Tanya, you want to read this?
Arjuna's misunderstanding. Devotional service is better than dry mental speculation. Second chapter, text 11 to 30. Knowledge of the soul described by Krishna. Text 31 through 37. Prescribed duties explained. Text 42 through 45. Entanglement of the soul due to fruitive activities. Text 46 through 53. Explaining the process of disentanglement by devotional service. Third chapter, text 17 through 18. Explain no duty for a person and knowledge. Chapter 4, text 33. Explained all kinds of sacrificial work and culminates in knowledge.
Yeah. So So by all these things, here it all seems that Krishna is telling to not work, isn't it? With all these things, Arjuna is misunderstanding. Have you try mental speculation, or this knowledge, this gnana may be better than bhakti. Now we talked only about karma yoga and gnana yoga, right? I didn't touch about bhakti yoga at all till now. So so that's why Arjuna is asking to Krishna, whether Gnana Yoga is better or Bhakti Yoga is better. So, what Krishna is telling in this chapter is Bhakti Yoga is far better than this dry speculation. What this person will do in the Gnana Yoga, he has to realize that he's not this body and things right. And whatever he's saying, he should not say anything. He should not differentiate between things. So that is very difficult, isn't it? It's so difficult. Just being attached to Krishna is much easier, and it's actually superior also, because they're going to see the personal feature of Krishna. Now in the impersonal Brahman, it's just a light, right? The Brahma Jyoti is a light emanating from Krishna. That's impersonal. That's not personal also. But through bhakti, it's all about attachment to Krishna, right? Sorry. In the last verse of the fourth chapter, Krishna told Arjuna to get up and fight, thus confusing Arjuna, renounce or work. So in all these things, Arjuna thought that okay, now I have to renounce work. I have to know this knowledge because I know knowledge that I know I'm soul now. I know it. So Arjuna is thinking, oh, maybe I should stop doing this. But Krishna again, after the whole thing in the fourth chapter, then he says, Arjuna, get up and fight. So Krishna, now Arjuna is bewildered. What is no, why Krishna is telling like that, right? Why Krishna does so? So for our benefit, to stress that work and renunciation are not opposed to each other. Rather, one must learn to work in a renounced spirit. So as I was telling before also, as Prabhupada also mentioned this many times, what are we renouncing actually? Nothing belongs to us in the first place, right? Everything belongs to Krishna. So whatever we are doing, now we plant a tree, we plant a seed, right? And from the seed we get a tree. So we think that, oh, I planted the tree, so all the fruits belongs to me. This is materialistic mentality. But what the devotee will think, oh, the seed is given by Krishna, the soil is the soil is given by Krishna, the water is given by Krishna, and I'm just assisting, right? I'm just an instrument. I'm just doing some part, just a small role, right? If soil is not nourished, then can the plant grow? It cannot grow, right? The seed is not good. If the seed is rotten, can the plant grow? It cannot grow, isn't it? There are many factors that are responsible for the plant to grow, but as we think that, oh, it's because of me it's happening, right? If I am not there, then someone will be there to plant the tree, right? Isn't it? Someone will be there to plant the seed, and then the tree comes up. So every activity we should do with this thought that uh, every activity should go to the point of serving Krishna. That really helps us. Actually, it purifies us so much. Arjuna thinks that gnana implies the renunciation of work, and that knowledge and work, like light and darkness, are contradictory. Krishna emphasizes, however, that one in knowledge should also work, right? So with this knowledge, when we know that everything belongs to Krishna, actually this is like fire, right? With this knowledge, will slash this fire will burn up all the sinful reactions. That's what Krishna said. So you say work for sense activity must be given up. Fighting for kingdom, even with knowledge of the soul, seems like an activity of the senses to me. Therefore, it should be given up. If one works with devotion, then how is work stopped? You speak in riddles, action in action, inaction in action. I'm confused. So Arjuna is telling, first you say that sense activity should be given up, right? Now I have to fight for a kingdom. That looks like a sense activity to me, isn't it? Isn't it looking like a sense activity for us also, right? So Arjuna is asking a valid question. So I think it should be given up Krishna. I should not fight, I think. So how this work? How one works with devotion? Then how is work? If one works with devotion, then how is work stopped? Right? If I'm working without devotion, or if I'm working with devotion, what is the difference? Right? Arjuna is asking, what's the difference? But I'm working, right? I should not work. It looks like a sense gratification thing for me. And you speak such riddles that action in inaction, inaction in action. Krishna, I'm confused. Tell me, what's what's the thing? So, which is better, work with devotion or renunciation of work? So this is the Lord Krishna being worshipped in the Rajasuya Yajna performed by Maharaj Yudhishthira. Okay. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Sannyasa Karma Yogascha Nishreya Karaubhav Tayostu Karma Sannyasa Karma Yogo Vishishyate. Vihan, you want to read the translation?
Okay, Mataji. The personality of Godhead replied, the renunciation of our work and work in devotion are both good for liberation. But of the two, work in devotional service is better than renunciation or of work.
Thank you, Vihan. So, till now I talked about karma yoga only, right? Doing work as a sacrifice, doing work as a sacrifice. Now, Krishna is telling another thing that is bhakti yoga, right? Bhakti yoga means this also we offer to Krishna, but in this karma yoga, he doesn't offer it with love, but we offer as the devotees offer with love, right? They want to have some connection with Krishna. They want to have sambandha with Krishna. That's the main difference. This karma yogi, he will do with tyaga buddhi. Oh, I don't want this. This will cause bondage to me, so I will give it up. Right? This is the mood. He doesn't have any love for Krishna, or he doesn't. He's just doing it as one of the activity. Right? Okay. Now, if I work, if I have some, if I get some result out of it, then that attaches me to this material world. So I don't want to be attached to this material world. So I'll give it up. So I'll give up this result of this activity. So for that, what he'll do, as it's recommended in the scriptures, to offer it to Vishnu. So he'll go and offer it to Vishnu. Is there any connection with Vishnu? Is there any love for Vishnu? There is no love for Vishnu. There is no connection for Vishnu. But in Bhakti Yoga, whatever we do with love, right? Krishna, that's why he says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhakti Pahritam Asnami Prayatatmanaha Asnami. Krishna will accept it only when there is bhakti. Bhava Grahi Janardana. Krishna doesn't need our chapati, our rice, our dal, our sabji. Krishna doesn't need any of these things. Krishna actually needs our bhakti, right? Only Krishna sees with how much bhakti that we are giving, and that purifies us much faster. It's always good to have some relationship, right? Than leaving everything, isn't it? It's always good to be attached than detachment, right? Attachment is much easier and much. It's very convenient for the soul also, because what is the soul? Swarupa. The soul is 10,000th part of the tip of the hair, right? Soul is a part and parcel of whom? Who will tell this? Vihan, you want to try? Soul is part and parcel of
The super soul,
the super soul. Who is the super soul?
Krishna.
Krishna, right? So the soul is naturally the part and parcel of Krishna. So if you start serving Krishna, the soul becomes very happy. And that's easier. And Krishna says work in devotion is better than renunciation of work. Right? Now you all catch the difference between karma yoga and bhakti yoga, right? Is it okay? Okay, good. So, there is a difference between two sects of people. Now, Vaishnava sannyasis are devotees, and the Mayavadi sannyasis, they are the people who want to merge into Brahman. Their goal is to merge into Brahman. So we are going to see the two differences. Now, Mayavadis are the ones who wants to merge into Brahman, right? And we, so Vaishnavas, they are the one who want to serve the Lord and who want to go to the Golokadam, who wants to go and live with the Lord and have a relationship with God. So let's see the difference. Needs prior purification by prescribed duties. Process itself purifies. So for them, so what is the for merging into Brahman? What is the qualification? They should enter into Gnana Yoga, right? And then that the result of Gnana Yoga is they can merge into Brahman. So to enter into Gnana Yoga, they should have purification, right? For us, Bhakti only purifies, isn't it? Is it understandable, right? Or is it too much? I'm just telling, I'm just repeating the same thing. The first part is the people who wants to merge into Brahman, right? But first I'll ask a question. Hmm. Mayavadi sannyasis, they are the people who want to merge into Brahman. Soham, what is Brahman, Soham? Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. What is Brahman?
Uh, what is Brahman?
Yeah. In the three realizations, right? God realizations, Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. What is Brahman? First one. Is it personal
So
feature or impersonal feature?
personal?
Brahman is personal feature? No,
I
right?
think no.
It's just light, right? Isn't it? Light has any feature, any form? No, right? Isn't it?
No.
Yeah. So
There's
what is it? Brahman is what?
in person. No, no personality in person.
Impersonal feature, right? Impersonal. Impersonal means it's light, right? It's just light. Now you can just tell Brahman is light. Okay, that's easier, right? Isn't it? Brahman is light. Yes, right, Soham?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, right. So, first one, this sect, right? These people, the first set of this side people, they want to merge into Brahman. So we or Vaishnavas, they want to do devotion and they want to have some relationship with Krishna, right? They want that is Bhagavan feature. They want to go to the Bhagavan feature. These people, they want to merge into Brahman. That is the light that's emanating from Krishna. That's called Brahma Jyoti also, light, right? So for this person, what is required? First purification is required. Heart purification. I was telling this, I think I told it maybe 20, 50 times yesterday and today. Maybe so the main point that I'm trying to put is if I'm emphasizing it many times, means this is very basic. This is very basic to understand philosophy. You all should know this. That's my effort, right? I have no other agenda. I want you all to know this. That uh, what is a qualification to enter into Gnana Yoga is heart purification. Then the person enters into Gnana Yoga, right? So he need to do purification, right? But for bhakti purifies. He doesn't need to do anything separately, like karma yoga separately and then enter into gnana. We don't have that many things, right? When just we do bhakti, but when just we do bhakti, then we get purified. It's like just like when there is a muddy water, right? When there is mud filled with water in a glass. Now you started pouring clean water into the glass. What happens? Anyone tried this experiment anytime? We have. Can you guess? Arudyat, you want to try? What happens? Now I have a glass filled with muddy water, right? It's a water filled with mud. Now I started pouring the clean water into the glass. Then what happens?
It'll just be more muddy water.
It becomes more muddy,
Yeah.
isn't it? Is it? Can we try that experiment now? Can you get a glass of water?
I'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. What happens is you try it today and let me know what happens. What happens is when you have muddy water in a glass, does anyone want to try? Priya Mataji want to try? We have a glass of muddy water and then we start pouring the clean water into the muddy water. Then what happens?
The clean water would also get muddy.
Oh my God. Really? Okay, I should also try this. Actually, what happens is when we pour the clean water into the muddy water, the more and more we pour clean water, the muddy water becomes clean water, it seems.
Okay.
Right? So now, when we are cultivating Krishna consciousness, we are not focusing much on the negative things. We are focusing more on the positive things, right? The more we do Krishna conscious activities, all the dirt that we have inside that comes out, and then the glass becomes clean. I'll try this experiment. I should also try. I heard this, but I was so confident that you would all tell this, but it's okay. You all can try too. Let's see what happens. Okay? Let me know tomorrow. Take a glass of muddy water and then try pouring clean water. It shows that all the muddy water becomes clean water by pouring clean water inside. Okay. So that's what we are doing in bhakti. We're not specially thinking, oh, I have lust, I have anger, I have greed, I have illusion, I have proudness, I have enviousness. I have all this, but we are not focused much on the negatives. We are focused more on serving Krishna. The more we focused on serving Krishna, then what happens? What is the result of doing that? Then automatically our heart gets cleansed. We don't have to do these sort of things. Okay. So next one is simply gnana is insufficient for liberation. Even just gnana. Gnana means also they should do it with for Vishnu, right? They should do for the form. If they just want to merge into light, isn't it? But still they have to offer foodstuffs to Vishnu only. They still have to worship, right? Only, but in Gnana Yoga, Bhakti is subservient. Bhakti is secondary. Gnana or Neti, Naiti, 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 Neti, 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 not this, not this, not this. This is their mentality. They don't want to attach to this. No, not this. I don't want this. No, I don't want this too. I don't want this too. I don't want this. I don't want anything. Right? That's the mood. So incomplete renunciation and Bhakti Yoga is complete renunciation. And because we use everything in Krishna's service and find the root Vishnu. Here we are watching the root, right? When we are serving Krishna, we are directly watching the root. What is the Navavida Bhakti? What is the 9 processes of devotional service? How we water the root. Now, by doing these 9 processes of devotional service is nothing but watering the root, right? Mm, who will tell? What is the I think Tanya knows it. Tanya, what is the 9 processes of devotional service?
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnum Swaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandhanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmanivedanam.
Hi, boy. Thank you. So this is watching the root, right? This person, he just offers it to Krishna. But what we do, we serve Krishna by doing personally. Now chanting, we are sitting with Krishna, isn't it? 1 hour every day, Udyat sits to chant. That's 8 rounds. That's sitting with Krishna. Two things are happening. Shravanam is happening and Kirtanam is happening, right? Two things are happening simultaneously. So that's watching the root. That's our goal, right? And this process is to detach from matter. This is to attach for Krishna. There is no happiness. Is it nice to say I don't want this, I don't want this? Is it nice? It's not very nice, isn't it? But with Krishna consciousness, we enjoy everything. We love to do almost everything, right? Not almost everything we like to do in Krishna consciousness. And then senses are restricted, cannot register transcendental devotional service. Senses are engaged, perform multiple devotional service activities, right? We do garland seva, we do cleaning, we do mopping, we do many things for Krishna, and it's really blissful to do all these things. It takes many births. It's not that easy to purify heart in just one lifetime. It's very, very difficult. Right? But having attachment to get attachment with Krishna is easier. Right? Because we are seeing Krishna, we are seeing Shyama Sundar Ram, he has a flute, he has peacock feather, right? We see all these things, we get attracted to Krishna. And it doesn't take much time for us. And they study Sankhya philosophy. Sankhya philosophy means about each element. What does the mind do? What does the intelligence do? Like that. They'll talk about what does this earth element does, what does this water element does, like all different things. They'll divide and see. Sankhya means division. And what we do, we study Srimad Bhagavatam. What is Srimad Bhagavatam? Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam sukamukadamrita drava samyutam vibata bhagavatara samalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavakaho. This Srimad Bhagavatam is Amala Purana, right? It's juice. And it's from where it's coming? It's coming from Sukhamukha, from Srila Sukadeva Goswami. So it becomes even sweeter. Wherever we touch Srimad Bhagavatam, it's sweet, right? So it's full of rasa. It's full of juice. Actually, we say we drink Srimad Bhagavatam. We don't hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, we drink Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam has to be drunk, but for that also we need some qualification. But it slowly we get purified and by doing bhakti, and then we will get to that stage. Sharirika Bhashya on Vedanta philosophy by Shankaracharya and studying Srimad Bhagavatam, the natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra, there is some more detail. Okay, we fall down philanthropic and altruistic activities. What happens after doing all this person becomes really tired and then he falls back to philanthropic or altruistic activities like building a hospital for the poor people, building a old age home for the old people, and some other so-called many uh, works like helpful things for the body, right? Not for the soul. But here, by having multiple engagements in devotional service according to Pancharatrika regulations, so we do anything and everything that in our society we do is it's completely keeping Krishna in the center. There is no other agenda. Krishna is in the center and doing every activity for Krishna's pleasure, right? So, does anyone know this pastime? Let's have a story time. Enough. Philosophy is done for today. We'll have nice story time now. Okay? It's too much, right? It's too much, I know. Okay? Uh, who, who are these two people here? Does anyone did anyone guess what is it? Yes, Udya?
The sons of Kuber?
Sons of Kubera. Do you remember the names?
No.
Okay. Nala Kubera and Manigriva. Maybe you know it, but you forgot, right? So one is Nala Kubera and the other one is Manigriva. So this is does anyone know Damodar Ashtakam? First, maybe some lines. Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Viyono Kaladhavamanam Haramristamatyanta Dhodrita Gopyam Iti Drisvalila Bir Ananda Kunde Swagosham Nimachantam Akyapayantam Tadishitagnishu Bhaktijitatvam Punah Prematastam Shatavriti Vande. So does anyone want to tell the story? Vihan, you want to tell the story? Damodar story?
Okay.
Yes. Try.
So, so it was like Diwali that day,
Okay.
and then Krishna's mom and dad like went. Oh yeah, so Krishna was like
Now Krishna was like was crying for milk, isn't it? But
yeah.
Yashoda Maya was, or what she was doing, she was trying to churn butter from the pot. Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
And then Krishna decided to like steal butter.
Okay, yes.
And then
No, how could Krishna go and steal? Yeah, Mother Yashoda will run because there was a pot on. Yeah, yes. Go ahead.
he waited for Yashoda Maya to leave.
Yeah.
And then he went to
He didn't wait for Yashoda Maya to leave. Actually, Yashoda Maya, when he have Krishna with her, Yashoda Maya, she heard that the milk on the stove were flowing out from the bowl. So she kept Krishna down and she ran to off that. And then Krishna became upset, isn't it? How
Yeah.
can Yashoda Maya do this? So what did Krishna do? Continue.
he decided to steal butter. So
Steal butter? Yes.
so then he went to go steal butter. And
And
then
then what he did?
and then Yashoda Maya found out that he was gone.
Yeah. He was distributing to some people, right? For whom he was distributing?
The monkeys.
The monkeys, yes. And then he splattered butter here and there everywhere. And then when Yashoda Maya came back and saw what was it, it was all a mess. Right? Then what happened?
And then she started chasing Krishna. And
She
Krishna
started,
started running, and then
yes,
eventually she caught Krishna and tied him to a motor, and then
yes,
tied a rope to the motor.
yes,
But it was always 2 fingers short.
yeah,
And,
right, wow,
and then she got more rope, but it was still 2 fingers short. And then
yeah,
she caught the gopis and everyone, and they
yeah,
gave their rope, but it still was 2 fingers short.
yeah. When she started in the morning to tie Krishna, and it's evening, and still she was not able to tie Krishna, isn't it? And then
Yeah.
what happened?
Uh,
She was able to tie Krishna or not at last?
yeah, she was able to tie Krishna.
Yes, right. So then what happened? She tied Krishna with what were the two fingers, right? The two fingers, one is our endeavor to progress in Krishna consciousness, and the second one is Krishna's mercy, right? How if the more we endeavor, actually, if we take one step, Krishna takes 10 steps. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, what is our position? Right? If you take one step, Krishna takes 100 steps towards us, and he covers. Even though it seems that we are doing something, but Krishna is doing almost everything. Just we are having some credit. That also it's actually insignificant credit. And then what happens? Krishna is tied with the motor, and then what happens? Now, when will this happen?
And then he starts moving, and then
Yes,
he moves the motor, and then it gets stuck to 2 trees, and then he pulls it more,
yes,
and then eventually the 2 trees fall down, and
yes,
then two people came out.
yeah. Right. So, yes, we haven't told the whole story. So what happened again? Yashoda Maya, she will come. She'll drag the. Yashoda Maya. She's not there in the scene, right? Yes. Krishna is going and Krishna is crawling and goes and he stucks. He comes out of the trees, Yamala Arjuna trees. These both are Yamala Arjuna trees. They both are Arjuna big trees, big Arjuna trees, two big trees, and the motor strucks. Right, but the motor is not coming out. Then Krishna will pull the motor, right? With the motor, the two trees will fall down, like how it's here. It's fallen down, and the two people come up. So why there were trees here? Does anyone know? Why they became trees? Udil, you want to try? You know it?
Because when they were earlier the sons of Kubera,
Yeah.
Narad Muni came, and then they
Mm.
were not like wearing any clothes, and then he
Yes.
cursed to like go down to earth, and then they asked for forgiveness, but then he said, Krishna will liberate you.
Yes, Hari Bhavan. So in Bhagavad Gita, we know, right? If we are not wearing any clothes, then what happens? We'll become trees in the next life. So that's what the Narada Muni gave the boon. Not it's actually boon, isn't it? They're getting an opportunity to see Krishna, right? It's actually a blessing, isn't it? Even though they got the tree body, they were able to see Krishna. See, they're offering prayers to Krishna. They're able to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Shama Sundar form of Krishna. Such a beautiful form. They're able to say it, right? So actually the devotee's blessings, even though it seems like curse, right? It's actually a curse from Narada Muni, but that curse is also a blessing in case of devotees. And the devotees are so merciful. Even their curse, even their scolding, even their beating, everything is actually good for bhakti. Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajananu Kula. The foot dust of Shuddha Bhaktas, the foot dust of Vaishnavas, is actually very favorable for us to progress in our bhakti. So everything about the devotees, it's actually auspicious, the most auspicious, most favorable for everyone to grow in their bhakti. So they started the devotional service now. So when Krishna will drag that, so they both come up. Actually, this scene was seen by some village boys there, right? Isn't it? Do you all know that story? And then later, these two big trees will make a tumultuous sound, and then Yashodamaya and all the people will be really scared. Oh, what happened to my Krishna? And she runs to Krishna, and then she sees Krishna somewhere in that whole scene. And then she runs to Krishna. She'll check Krishna. Is he okay? And then Nanda Baba also will tell, remove everything. So they'll remove the ties and everything. And then the friends will come and tell, you know what? When Krishna has pulled it and Krishna has made these two trees fallen. Oh, this then the Yashoda Maya will think that, oh, these people are talking nonsense. How can my child, he's so small, how can he do all this? Isn't it? You remember this part, right? So and Nanda Baba also, he won't believe. They both won't believe. Oh no, Krishna cannot do all this. Uh, and then they will say, no, 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 Krishna only did. And two people came and they offered some prayers. And we don't understand what they said, but they did something. They spoke to Krishna and Krishna told them to go and they went. So they say all this. But they won't believe. They say that, oh, these kids are nasty kids. They're not. They don't know. They're just trying. They're cooking something like that. So such a wonderful pastime. And this Damodar month is during November and December time that we have this Damodar month every year. And every year in Damodar month, 30 days, right? The whole 30 days we sing Damodar Ashtaka, morning and evening. It's such a wonderful time, isn't it, Udyat and Vihan? It's really very nice, right? Damodar month. Yes, it's really very nice. I really wait for Damodar month every year. Such a wonderful month. Okay, so we'll stop here and I'll share the attendance link soon. Does anyone want to do some kirtan? Vihan? Vihan, you know the Guru Puja whole thing, Vihan?
I think so. I can try.
Hi.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Vandu Moe Savadan Namate Jahara Prasade Bhai E Baba Toriya Jai Krishna Bhakti Hoye Jahan Hoye De Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chetit Kariya Akya Are Na Kari Ramane Asha Shri Guru Charane Rati Aisha Utama Gati जय प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जायते वेद दान जहाँ रचरितो श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधव जनाद बंधु लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना आहा प्रभु करो दया दे हो मोदे पद छाया एवे ज्ञान जशु की भुवाना प्रभु पार्वती पावाना प्रभु पाद नो शराना जय प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
Happy birthday.